Ever looked at your payslip and wondered why the number in your bank account is so much smaller than your salary? That's because of tax. Today we will break it down and find out where your money goes. The Australian tax system can seem complicated, but today I'll break it down in simple terms so you know exactly where your money goes. In Australia, tax is collected by the ATO, the Australian Taxation Office. This money helps fund things like schools, hospitals, roads, and government services. The main types of taxes most Australians deal with are income tax, GST, capital gains tax, and superannuation contributions. Let's start with income tax, the biggest one for most people. Australia uses a progressive tax system. That means the more you earn, the higher the rate you pay, but only on the extra income in each bracket. As of July 2025, these are the income tax brackets for residents. On top of this, most people also pay a 2% Medicare levy. For example, if you earn $70,000, the first $18,200 is tax-free. The next $26,800 is taxed at 16%, and the remaining $25,000 is taxed at 30%. That means your total tax is much less than 30% of your whole income. That's why it's called a marginal tax system. Besides income tax, there's GST, which is a 10% tax included in most goods and services you buy. Capital gains tax applies when you sell an asset like shares or property for more than you paid. The profit is added to your taxable income and taxed at your marginal rate. If you've held it more than a year, you usually get a 50% discount. Superannuation contributions are generally taxed at 15%, which is often lower than your personal income tax rate. This makes super a powerful way to build wealth. There are a couple of common misconceptions. First, moving into a higher tax bracket doesn't mean you lose money. It only affects the income above the threshold. Second, a tax refund isn't a bonus from the government. It just means you paid more tax than needed, and the ATO is giving it back. So to recap, Australia's tax system is progressive, with higher earners paying more tax only on the extra income above each bracket. Add in the Medicare levy, GST, capital gains tax, and superannuation, and that's the core of how tax works. If this video helped make tax simpler, make sure to like and subscribe.